Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. It's week 11 of this college football season, and sideline reporter Holly Rowland.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Utes ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So UCF's offense will have the football first. Duke Watson, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He shanked it. That is not helpful at all as the ball goes out of bounds right around the 35-yard line, and what great field position to start. So the Utah Utes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Pulls it. He'll do it himself. To the back. There's a little room there. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The Utes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Utah!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down, going to throw it. Right side, it's Ashley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Hits inside, it's Watson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator,
and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive. Be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option, he'll toss it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throwing Joseph. The sure hands, it's Bray. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Sends it back in motion. Looking down the middle. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Makes a catch. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Got a little grass. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages. Time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Making the adjustment. Got to make the play on 4th. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Watson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights!
That play-calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Snags it quickly on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sweet cut there. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Utes in the hurry-up. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Out wide right, it's Brink. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Utes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing Joseph. Finds his man in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Brink. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. First play of this drive. Rush right in his face. He's going to run it. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Second and long here. Here's a gift to Watson. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so.
He's running free down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UCF! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They try to get it outside on the left. They put the brakes on it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Third and long coming up. Joseph. Look out. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Utes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Catch is made at the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. He's changing the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. It's Ashley. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He's looking to pass. On the move. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
He wants to throw it. Under pressure. Trying to get away. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Knights!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Throwing Joseph. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out.
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. These corners going to give them some space. Again, it's Joseph. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Joseph. Rushes on. And it's a sack.
Well, that's not what you wanted to have happen offensively, right? 2nd and inches, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You go past, you get sacked, and now you got to come up with a big catch and throw to just stay on the field.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at SMU in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Pitt Panthers. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the UCF head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The toss sweep to the right. Stop right there. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. Joseph from the gun on third down. Looking for a big gain. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Williamson. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to Watson. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Changing the routes with his receivers. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a deep grab. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Run in the red zone. It's Watson. Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another player.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's Duke Watson. Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UCF! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Quickly to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Straight ahead, it's Brake. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing Joseph. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Quickly complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got enough space. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the UCF sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Williamson. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. The 10, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. And play stop for just a second as there is an injured Knight on the field. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Joseph on the play action. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Turns it upfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Oh, what a cut! Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Utes are rolling down the field. Joseph. Got it. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Utes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Working that left side. Touchdown, Utes! A great catch and run for 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the ninth sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Keeps it moving. It's Williamson. Run ends there.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? On the move. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, it's Watson. Got some green grass. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A handoff for Watson. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They were all over it. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. On 3rd down, here's Watson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And that's a big 3rd down stop for this defense, but they can't relax, right? They've done this a couple of times already, and they've converted 2 for 2 on 4th down. So this D's got to be ready. They got to be physical on this 4th down, and they got to get a stop. They've gotten to this point. They just haven't been able to close the door.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.